wireless mic sounds good in a quiet room, but what happens when you need to record 13 one-hour interviews in just 4 days? That's when you really find out if this system really works. And that's exactly how I tested the Hollyland Lark Max 2. Let's get into it. In this video, I'll share you the Lark Max 2 held up under the real pressure. The good, the bad, and the features that actually saved my shots. I've been using the combo kit for about 3 weeks, and I can tell you, they immediately felt really premium. You get 2 transmitters, one with shield and a lav mics that we have here, and plug and play directly to the camera. And you didn't get this, but I actually bought the hot shoe mount as well, and we're gonna talk about that. You can directly put this one directly into your phone and computer as well, so you can receive the audio in different ways. But the real test came when I had the back-to-back interviews, 13 of them in 4 days. Each person came in hour after hour, and I barely had the time to set my cameras. That's when I realized how much I love the system that just works. No cables, no entanglement, no complicated setup. Just clip on the mic, hit record and go, which is so essential for me when I work. Now, if you compare to the DJI mic here, we have the DJI mic and we have the Hollyland. You can see the difference in sizes. Now, this is the really important part. When I were using the DJI mic, I always used the lavalier mic because a couple of reasons. One, if you will tangle like so, they always pull down your shirt and it didn't look really nice, especially when I did interviews, and it always felt heavy. Second part, if you had it mounted in your pants and you had the lavalier mic, sometimes what would happen, they will move and they will pull out the lavalier mic. So you always have a kind of a risk there. The thing about the Hollyland, this small mic, is this little clip over here. Let's see. This system is one of the reasons why I bought it, because it doesn't weigh, it weighs nothing. You get on like so, you clip it on, and it looks really, really well. You don't have a big DJI mark say and telling an entire world, here's DJI, and I use this on all my shots. So this is the audio test. Now I'm wearing the mic in the same direction I have been using in all my interviews with my clients. I have no cables attached. I'm using the hot shoe mount on it, and I am using at about -17 in decibels because it's so strong receiving all the audio. I can go outside and run 200 meters for you to have almost the same test as everybody else is doing and see the distance, but you don't really care about that because very, very few times that you actually run around 200 meters to capture any audio. But if you want to do that, it's totally up to you. The most of the distance I've been using is about 20 meters. So the audio quality is fantastic in my opinion. As you can hear, I have it very close to my chest, which takes up some of the bass noise that you have from your chest. So sometimes I reduce a little bit of the bass in the production or in the editing software. Just reduce a little bit so it's smoothing out the audio a little bit more. So yes, this is the audio test, and I hope you guys liked it very much as I do. And I love everything about it. That's why I bought it in the first place. Now, the internal recording on each transmitter became a lifesaver. One time I had an issue with the camera audio. I don't know why and what happened, but thanks for the 9-hour internal backup, I didn't lose a single second. When you have 2 cameras, when you have everything that is reliable on yourself, having cable makes that kind of difficult. So having the wireless headphones to this freely by just using these 2 on your head like so made the entire system so nice and at such a nice workflow. I just loved it. It sounded good. The professional, it looked really professional. but I'd always had control because I could look at one camera and the second camera and still hearing that everything here is okay, that there was no clipping, not the shirt was not moving towards the mic and anything. So this was perfect for me. Now you might ask, how does it sound? Well, it sounds really good. Will it be a replacement of over-ear headphones? No, it won't. Over-ear will always be better, but this will do the job perfectly. Now, let's talk about the 32-bit flow. The Lark Max 2 can record 32-bit internally, but here's a catch. You can't send 32-bit directly into the most cameras yet. Right now, it works with computers and a few specific cameras. But also, this means that it's future-proof. The next generations of cameras will support it, but there's something you need to consider when you buy it. Because when you look at the web page, you think that, oh, I'm gonna buy it, it says directly 32-bit flow into my camera, I will be safe. Now, the menus on the receiver are simple, colorful, and intuitive. Everything feels just premium. From the build quality in the case, it's a product that clearly designed for the people actually gonna use it under pressure, which I really, really like. But it's not perfect. Getting the hot shoe mount to Sweden was a freaking nightmare. Hollyland's support didn't reply in for weeks, and when I finally managed to get it, I paid about $80 for it. It's way too much for such a small accessory. So that's one thing. A second thing is the battery indicator. If you look at the DJI mic, this is the version 1, they have 4 indicators on the battery case, which helps me to know how much battery it has on this battery case. If you look at the Hollyland, you have only 1. Same with this one as well. I would like to have more indicators. Now, another thing that we need to talk about is actually these little things. It's the USB-C with a 3.5mm jack. With that being said, if you need to use a lavalier mic, you just put this little USB-C into here, you clip it on, and then you use 3.5mm if you want to do the lavalier mic. That is also the reason why I bought it, because I know DJI just released their mic 3. The only problem with that is there's no lavalier mics, and for my kind of professional, I need to be secured that I can actually use it. Yes, I know that DJI mics are really small. Even I think they might be even lighter than this. I have no clue. The only problem with the DJI mics, the new ones, is they have to be outside. So if you're considering the Hollyland Lark Max 2, I can honestly say it's one of the best investments I ever done. They're not paying me to say anything. I bought it for my own money to get you guys a real opinion, but also that I really, really wanted. I've been waiting for this kind of a system for a very long time. I was really close to buy the DJI Mic 2, and I said, just wait a little bit more. And then the DJI Mic Mini came, just a little bit more, and then HoloLens just released this kit, and I'm super, super happy with this. So if you're considering to buy this, I can really recommend it. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.